First of all, with Shohei, I just thought that was a hard 5 innings right there, and he's playing tomorrow again. And I didn't see any reason to push him right there at this time of the year under the circumstances. And you're right, then you have to try to figure out the rest of it. I thought Patrica, getting out of that tough inning and his stuff looked that good. Actually felt pretty good about him going back out. I've seen him do good work in the past, and it just didn't play out.
And what did you think of Ohtani tonight?
He didn't have his great stuff. They hit a couple homers, obviously. He doesn't give up a lot of those, although this ballpark plays like that. Just overall, maybe not the normal good stuff that we've seen, but he pitched well enough to get us a win again. And that's what he did. Nothing was as completely in command as I normally have seen him, but still really good. Don't get me wrong. He just didn't have his typical sharpness with all of his pitches.
Thank you to all. I know, we've asked about your home and road splits before the season. Is there something different about pitching on the road that you think affects that at all?
以前にも質問したんですけど、ホームとビジターでの投手成績の差がちょっとあるんですけど、やっぱりホームより投げづらいっていうのがビジター。
そこまではないですが、そのマウンドのもちろん違いはあるので、そこら辺で調整しなければいけないというところはあると思うんですけど、普通に考えたらホームが一番成績良くなるっていうのは、どのピッチャーも大体同じかなと思います。
Yeah, I don't see much difference between home and away, but the only thing I have to do is I need to adjust to the away stadium's mound. That's about it, and I think it's only natural for pitchers to have better numbers at home to begin with.
Did you, it seemed like your command was okay. Did you feel like you had good stuff and maybe just made a couple mistakes, or just kind of how did you feel about just the way you were throwing the ball tonight?
見た感じ、コマンド的には全く問題なかったようですけど、何球か甘く入っただけっていうことなんでしょうか。
そうですね、大体1、2、3で来てるようなホームラン、なので、それがきっちり投げてフライにアウトになるかならないかは、その時次第というのがあるので、基本的には、ゾーン内でしっかり勝負して、打たれはしましたけど、そんなに前回とも変わらずに良かったかなと思ってます。
Yeah, I feel like the homers were a little bit ambushed, and so I need to make better pitches when they're expecting the fastball. But I was happy about the fact that I was able to stay in the zone and battle within the zone.
And you've been pitching just about once a week here for the last, month or two. Are you comfortable pitching on a day or two less rest if you have to, given just kind of all the other things you guys are dealing with as a rotation?
ここ最近、中6週に1回ぐらいのペースで投げてますけど、ちょっとチーム事情で先発が何人か離脱してるっていうのがあって、中1、2日早めて投げれるっていうことはオプションとしてあるんでしょうか。もうちょっと投げる間隔を、先発陣離脱して間隔を短くするっていう
考えがあるかないかってます。それはチームの方針次第かなと思うので、行けと言われるのはもちろん行きたいなと思いますし、ただ野手も少ないし、レギュラー陣もみんな怪我でいないので、もちろんバッティングでもやっぱしっかり出ないといけないので、そこのさじ加減は任せてます。
It's completely up to the team. If they tell me to go on shorter days rest, then I'll be up for it. But at the same time, it's not just our rotation. It's a bunch of our position players, the main guys that are hurt right now. So I feel like I need to contribute on the hitting side also. So it's going to be hard to balance those two out.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jack. We'll go to Savannah for our last English question.
Peter Shohei, recently in your past 6 starts, you've used your slider and cutter a lot more than you've used your splitter and fastball, which you relied on a lot more at the beginning of the season. Are you just feeling much more comfortable with the slider and cutter recently?
ここ6試合、最近6試合特にスライダーとカットの割合が序盤より増えてるんですけど、序盤は逆にスプリットとまっすぐの割合が多かったんですけど、それは単純にここ最近スライダーとカットの感覚がいいから多めに投げてるっていうことなんでしょうか。
そうですね。スプリットも投げてはいますけど、なんていうんですかね、そんなに向きになって三振を取りに行くっていうよりかは、球数やっぱ考えながら、やっぱなるべく長いイニング、今日もやっぱ7回ぐらいまでは全然行くつもりでしたけど、はい、そういう感じで投げてます。
Actually, my splitter's been feeling better recently too. But I mean, I'm trying not to focus on not just getting the strikeouts, but keeping my pitch count down. And I think the slider and the cutter has been helping me do that a lot.
And just a quick follow-up, we talked to Joe before the game, and he said, you do everything based on how you feel that day. And sometimes in the bullpen, you won't even throw a splitter. And then in the game, you'll come out and strike someone out with it. What were you feeling today from your pitches? Was there something that surprised you about the way you pitched today?
試合前監督が翔平の登板日をその日にいい球を選びながら、試合の流れを見ながら配球、ゲームプランを変えていくっていう、たまに試合前のブルペンでスプリット1球も投げなくて、試合できないでいいスプリット投げたり、それすると思うんですけど、今日は何が
まあ全体的にそんなに悪くはなかったかなと思います。まあさっきも言った通りヒットになってるのが全部ホームランになってるだけなので、まあいい角度で上がった打球が多かったかなっていう感じかなと思います。
For the most part, I feel like all my pitches, they all felt pretty good. But like I said earlier, those hits that I gave up just happened to be home runs. They got a good angle, launch angle. So, yeah.
Thank you.